What is this tranquil feeling I referring very often to? It is created, it was always been in you and is in you, but due to your mind congestion, mind traffic, you somehow forget how to feel it. It is like covered. It's always there, but it is covered, and somehow mind after a certain point blocking your ability from feeling it, from recognizing it. That's the biggest tragic of our activity on this planet Earth, that we can contaminate our mind to such a degree that we lose touch with basic things, which is from the beginningless time in us and always was there. When I'm sitting by this fountain here next to me, I can focus my attention, full attention on that sound of water, and I can feel like this invisible particle, invisible tranquility penetrate my core, penetrate my body inside, my mind and heart. It is like subtle, tangible feeling inside. You just feel your inner body, and it is like radiating some kind of energy. And that very thing causing healing in us. You can move that energy over parts of your body, or you can concentrate it on entire body. Eckhart Tolle beautifully describing this in his book. When we meditate and pray, and when we do it in gathering, let's say, when there is more people, that sensation may be much more stronger, so you will be able to connect to something very vast, very profound and deep. You will see that there is word next to word, that there is something which you know nothing about, that there is something which causing you to feel like without pain, without all the hardships, troubles. I quite often keep saying to people around me, or even to myself, that I would like to stay with it all the time, and all my efforts going to direction to just enlarge and increase this in me. But it is process, like every process. You have to crush them walls in your mind and heart through using that source. Your mind activity have to be less in order to be more into this. And when we often, this is quite often, when we been in this world and we did lots of things, not very often necessarily aligning with existence, quite often against the existence, against the universal law, we create that walls, we create those obstacles inside, those dirty thoughts, those distortions inside. So it's somehow blocking our energetic flow and flow of that fountain of youth in us. So we are like disconnected. So we need to find a way how to get back that connection, recognize that connection, recognize that being inside. So it will radiate in us. It will again be able to feel and heal and recover all of those broken pieces in us, because there is much things to recover. I can say sometimes people can go straight to the core, straight to the problem, and straight to the thing which causing all of it. Some saying this is I in us, this egoic I. Some are able to recognize and cast light of awareness on this straight away, and it is perish, and all of them problems and this structure inside collapse completely. But some people going like through the life and observing behaviors of it, like hydra heads inside of you, which causing troubles, which causing blockages, which causing inability to to do something. In my case this way, in my case is this way. I just observing this, and it is like slower process. I allowing this fountain of youth, this internal being, to just wash away the dirt which arose through millennia of my existence. It's appearing in forms of like some blockages in the mind, some nasty thoughts. When you are in that sensation, that tingling sensation, you feel it in you, and you see in that moment that appearing thought, that uneasy energy in you, and you concentrate and focus that tingling thing, that sensation in you on that uneasy feeling, there's chance it will like dismantle it, disarm it. Some of those things we produce in our mind carry with itself very heavy energy. They are like big chunks of stones falling on your heart center. Sometimes at certain stage there is no possibility to disarm it. There is no possibility to dissolve it. Because this is huge. You created this for a very long time. You took part in some activity and increase yourself in poverty over and over and over. And this create around that thing huge energy, and that thing is huge in you. So it needs time in order for your core to penetrate that, to go to the core of it, to dissolve it in you, so it stop bothering you. And every one of us, we are on different stage of development now, will be and come to agreement with existence at some point of time, and will see what he or she earned, what she or he created there. Sometimes we are not conscious, and we continuously taking part in things which create further burden in us. We may take part in fights, in arguments, in dirty business, when we cheating, stealing from people. We may take part in many activities of those kinds without being aware of it. We may think there is no consequences in it, but I have to assure you there are huge consequences, and every one of us, earlier or later, we're gonna face what he created there in the mind. This will be there, it will be waiting for you to see it. Nothing we do here is without consequences. You are either doing right action, either wrong action. Some of those wrong actions are here to teach you lessons, but those lessons can be very, very painful and priceful. They may not end in one day, in 1 month, maybe 1 year, or even 1 lifetime. It depends how long and what is this you created that in you. I would call it, and many call it, entities inside of you. This is like formation of energies somewhere inside of your mind, where you use some kind of wrong activity by creating this. And there will be opposite side and opposite way. When you stand on that way, you will be facing all of that, and you will be facing the solution of it. And you will see how much effort, how much fear it will be generated, how much struggle in that process. But more you will be able to disarm of that bomb, atomic bomb, the more you will be feeling greater and greater, more well, more healthy, more happy, more functional. Because all them wrong actions, invalid actions, cause in you some kind of dysfunction. You may not see it at this moment, but you will see this in the nearby future probably. It depends what we saw inside. I know for sure for myself that there was much destruction caused in me. So now I concentrate my life and all the majority of my efforts in observation of that, to just help myself. And when I help myself, I will be able to help others with what I understood, what I seen, and maybe what is in me. Assalamualaikum.